My name is Baba Tanda. Good afternoon. Welcome to the sports segment on News Today. Now, we may have found out who the winner of the 2016 Premier League season is, and that is Wa All Stars, because they did beat Aduana Stars by 2-1 at the Wa Park to win the 2015-2016 Premier League title. Now, the praises will continue, and Dreams FC coach CK Akono has hailed them for winning this season's Ghana Premier League title. Now, the Wa-based side clinched their first major silverware on Wednesday after beating Aduana Stars 2-1 in front of a partisan crowd. Now, despite the game being marred by controversies, All Stars managed to secure the famous win, which earned them the title. For coach CK Akono, Wa All Stars deserve the title.
No, I'm not surprised. Listen, if you've been to Wa before, I just traveled to Wa and I saw the distance. For these guys to be going up and down almost every week, week in, week out, I mean, we must respect that. I mean, as a coach, I respect the technical men and the guys. What they've done a good job, a good job. And you see, one will talk about issues, but this was a long process. They started winning. They kept the point. We would have been struggling if we've not had the necessary points that we needed. Yeah. They got the necessary points as early as possible, and so they maintained the level where they were playing at that top, at the top, and so they deserve it. One will disagree. For me, I believe they deserve it, and they've worked very, very hard for it. Also, I think management of any other teams, they've done, because of the nature of our league, no sponsorship, to manage to be able to get money, traveling up and down, pay players. How they do that, I really marvel. So they've all done very, very well in that end.
Okay, so the league title has been decided. Maybe the first and second places have been decided. Now, what is left is the battle for relegation, or the battle to escape relegation, and who joined Wa All Stars and Aduana Stars for this year's top 4, competition. Let's check out what the fixtures are and see the permutations. Let's begin first with the teams that are likely to be relegated. New Odibiasi and Hazakes already have, they have been relegated. And New Odibiasi, they host Hartlepool. Hartlepool is one of the 2 teams who are, struggling for a position in the top 4. And then we also have Hazakes. Hazakes, they are at home to Wa All Stars. Of course, that match will also have very little to be desired. Wa All Stars have already won the league, and Hazakes already have been relegated. But for some funny reason, Hazakes say they want to beat Wa All Stars just to maintain, their good spirits. We also have Liberty Professionals. And talking about Liberty Professionals, the players boycotted training this morning because of unpaid salaries. Now, we were told earlier this week that their management had decided to pay them on Wednesday. But what actually happened was that on Wednesday, they received only a month's salary. And so today, they decided not to come to training. Coach George Lamte, who's the head coach, assistant coach Felix Abuache, they were all there, and only one player, David Osabu, attended training, and for which reason he couldn't train, since he was the only player to have reported. Bekum Chelsea also are taking on Techiman City in what many have termed as the decider as to which of these 2 teams will join Hazakes and New Odibiasi in the relegation zone. So Chelsea hosts Techiman City. Then we have Liberty Professionals, who are taking on Bichim United. Liberty Professionals also need to win this game because they are also not safe. Should they lose this game at the Karendorf Park, which is their home grounds, then they could face relegation. They are hosting Bichim United on Sunday. Aduana Stars, they play Inter Allies. Inter Allies have managed to put themselves 10th, but they have this. They have 37 points, meaning that they need to secure at least 1 point to be sure of their retention in the Premier League. Dreams FC, they will wrap up this weekend's round of action for the Premier League. They are hosting Drafts at the Theatre of Dreams in Dewu. Kotoko, they host Wafa. Let me say, Kotoko are also one of the teams who are battling for a position in the top 4 at the end of the season. And then let's also note that these are the last round of matches for the 2015-2016 Ghana Premier League. So these are the matches that will be played simultaneously. They will kick off at 15 hours GMT or 3 p.m. local time. And by Sunday, 5 p.m., we'll know which 3 teams or which team will join Hazakes and New Odibiasi to the Division 1, league. And then we'll also know who and who will join Wa All Stars and Aduana Stars for the top 4 competition for this year. Now, you should log on to the sports page of myjoyonline.com. We have a lot of previews for you ahead of this this weekend's round of matches. That's week 30's round of matches. And also at 2 p.m. you should join us on Locker Room on 99.7 Joy FM for more on this particular issue. You can also check out other headlines on the sports page of myjoyonline.com. On Twitter, our handle is @JoySportsGH, and then on Facebook it is Joy Sports. My name is Baba Tando. Good afternoon.